同学们好 Now we are going to continue with the daily routine topic. We are going to learn how to use do in Chinese today. Now, before we talk about do, we want to make sure that you know these characters. Now, you can take a minute to write down the pinyin and English and make a word with these characters. For example, the first one is 学, to study, and you can make a word such as 学校, school. You can pause here and do the rest yourself in your book. Okay, now let's check together. 床, 起床, to get up, the new one we just learned. 上, 早上, 上学, to go to school. 家, 家人, family member. 早, you can say 早上 or 早饭. 看, 看书. 饭, 饭店. 饭店 means restaurant. In some parts of China, 饭店 also means hotel. 吃, 吃饭 to eat. 电视, 看电视, 非常好. We are also going to learn a few new words today. The first one is 美. Now, I know you might think that this one looks really familiar to you. If you add a water radical on the side, that's 海, in 海边, which means seaside. But you take out the water radical and you have this part left. It's called 美, and it means every. 美, 美, 每个人, every person. 每个老师, every teacher. Okay, good. 好, 每天, 每天 means every day, 每天. What about every year? 中文怎么说? Okay, year is 年. So, every year, 每年, 每年, 非常好. Okay, now this one is do. How do you remember this? I've got an interesting video to show you. I hope this will help you to remember this character, which means do. Okay, so that's do. Do. 好. It actually means both or all, but how do you use it? So, in the first case, you can use it when you talk about more than one person and when they actually share the same thing or share the same action. For example, we are students. It's not just I am students, you are students. It's like we are students, we both are. So you can use do because we both are students. Or when you want to say, oh, my mom and my dad and my brother all like watching films. Then in that case, you can also use do because all three people like watching films. That's the first case. The second case, when you are talking about something that happens all the time, like every, for example, every day, every year, or whenever you use every, 每, even for everybody, then because it means more than one person is everyone, then you also will use do in this sentence. Okay, now I know we need some examples, but actually do is not very difficult to understand, but people always forget to add this in their sentence. Now, how do you add this in your sentence? Okay, so for example, when you are talking about plural subject, you just put the do after the subject before the verb. For example, 我和弟弟都喜欢看电影，什么意思？ Me and my brother both like watching films, 非常好。Another example, 今天和明天都下雨。Okay, 什么意思？ 今天和明天都下雨。So it's going to rain both today and tomorrow. Now, because it's both today and tomorrow, it's a plural subject, and you would put do after these 2 days, and then 下雨 to rain. 好 another one. 你来读 you say it. 学生们都有地理课，什么意思？ It means students all have geography lessons. 学生们都有地理课。Okay, now second situation when you use every, you say subject and every something. If you use it as a time phrase, like a frequency time phrase, you would put it after the subject, isn't it? So you can say every day, every year, every week, every Saturday, every summer, for example. And then you say do, and then you say the verb. 好 For example, 我每天都喝牛奶，什么意思？ It just means I drink milk every day. So you can see do is not translated here. That's why when people say this kind of sentence, they won't remember use do, even though do can make them sound so much more authentic, so much more native. But because it's not translated in English, so you kind of forget to use it. But I want you to remember use do, okay? 我每天都喝牛奶。Another one. 我每天都吃早饭，什么意思？ I have breakfast every day. 我每天 and you say the do and then 吃早饭。好，非常好。Another one. 你说 you say it in English and in Chinese. 好 Next one is 我每年都去中国。I go to China every year. 好，打开书写 Write these 2 words in your book and write down the examples. Do has 2 uses. Write down both ways to use do. And once you finish, extension is to use do to make a sentence. Okay. 好， you can pause here to write it yourself. Okay, now we are going to do some practices. Tell me the first sentence. Do you think do can work in this sentence? You can pause and think. Yes, it can because it's got 每年 every year. If you put do here, 我每年都坐火车去法国. It means I go to France by train every year. Second one, do you put do in this sentence? Yes, you can because it says Friday and Saturday are windy. So 2 days like plural subject. So you can put do here. 星期五和星期六都有风. Okay, both Friday and Saturday are windy. 3. Can you use do here? No, because it's just talking about mom, not plural subject, and it's just talking about one time, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's not talking about every morning, so you can't put do here. Now, 4. Can you? Yes, do works in this sentence because it's got 每个星期, which means every week. So you can put do after every week. 我每个星期看电影. I watch films every week. 好, 5. No, you can't put it because it's just one person here and has a red car. Oh. Now it's your turn to write down the exercises. You will need to shuffle the sentence in the right order, make the words in the right order. You can pause and write it in your book. Okay, so I'm showing you the first answer now. 他们每天都有汉语课。They have Chinese lessons every day. 二 My friend goes to US every year. 我的朋友每年都去美国。三爸爸和妈妈都去城市看博物馆。So mom and dad both goes to the city to visit museum. 四我每个星期六都坐出租车回家。I go home by taxi every Saturday. 好 extension. Anyone done the extension? 我每天都听音乐，也看书。Of course, you can swap the 听音乐 and 看书。好 Now, it's your turn to do a harder one. Translate the English into Chinese. Make sure you put the words in the right order. You can pause and do it in your book. Okay, I'm showing you the answer now. The first one is 我每天早上7点都起床。二 Oh, for the first one, if you put 都 after 每天, that's correct too. 我每天都早上7点起床 that's fine as well. 二他妈妈和姐姐都很漂亮，也很聪明。His mom and sister are both very pretty and smart. Pretty and smart. The end is yeah here. Yeah. 好，三我每年都去法国的农村。I go to a village in France every year. Now, last one. 我每天都坐公共汽车去学校。I go to school by bus every day. Okay, that's it for today. Well done. 再见。